Hi, this is Lorraine with Chat and Craft with Lorraine Tierney, and I'm coming on today to show you how to make an origami fold card. This is what the finished card looks like. This is a card that was sent to me, or a similar card was sent to me a while ago from a customer and friend, Bonnie, and I never figured out how to make it until just recently. So we made it in a Zoom class not too long ago, and I've had a couple of people ask me about making one, so I thought I would make a quick video. So let's get started. It's really a pretty simple card. You can see on this one I used a patterned paper and another patterned paper from the same pack. And on this one I scored according to the video tutorial that I've seen. On this one, I adapted it a little bit my own way. I didn't like the score lines showing up here, so I did it a little bit differently, and I just used an embossed piece of cardstock for the background, so you can do either one. Today, I'm going to use some of the Flowering Fields paper. I forget the name of this paper that goes with the Flowering Tulips set. I really love this paper and it's perfect for spring. And I'm going to put it on a white card base that has gone missing. It was just here a minute ago. I used, oh, here it is. Okay, so I have a white card base that is 8.5 by 5.5. I have a piece of double-sided patterned paper that's 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm using both sides of this paper today. Let's go ahead and stick this down so I don't lose it again. I'm just going to put some liquid glue on that. I like to stand up and get right over this, but you've heard this before with the camera in the way. That is not even. You can't do that. So let me try again. If I start down here, that might be better. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Okay, and now I have a 4-inch square of the same paper, and this color, this purple, is going to be this part of my origami fold. So I'm going to have that facing up on my trimmer. And we're just going to do a tiny bit of scoring. It's a 4-inch square, and I want to find the middle of it. So I'm going to put it at 2 inches. And then I'm going to look at 2 inches over here on this side of my cutting guide. You can see the numbers, especially if you put something white under there. And I'm just going to do a little scoring. And then I'm going to turn it and put it on 2 again. And do a little more scoring. Okay. We don't need the trimmer anymore, and you can see the 2 score lines and where they intersect. This side is not going to show, so I'm going to put a little dot in the middle so I can keep track of where that is. And now I'm just going to fold my corner up to that dot. And I'm going to go around. And I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. And this is somewhat forgiving if your edges don't look like they're lined up exactly. Don't worry about it too much. It will be okay. You can go back and adjust a little bit if you need to. Okay, so there's the first part of it. Now I have this is my little makeshift guide. so that I put my square at the same spot each time, line it up on that line, and I'm going to fold it up and try to get that nice and straight. And it's just about reaching up to the second line. It doesn't matter, except that I want to be consistent now with the other ones so that my corners match. Okay, I'll do that again. Okay, and then do it again on the last one. And now if you want, you can use your bone folder to make those nice crisp folds. Now I had, oh goodness, I'm losing everything, a 2 3/4 inch square piece of white that I stamped a design on. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. And this I just used from the Flowering Tulips. I used the You Are So Thoughtful, thank you. And I stamped it on a square that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And it's just going to fit right in to the center here. You don't really even have to put any adhesive down. It will stay right there. And now we're going to pop these up a little bit with dimensionals so that it doesn't squish down too much in the mail. You want it to have a little bit of dimension to it. I don't have any mini dimensionals here with me, and so I've just cut some dimensionals in half because I find they fit better. And I'm going to tuck one dimensional under, oh, I can't get that off, under each piece here. Just going around, I'm lifting up that little triangle and then pressing it back down. And that's going to keep a little bit of cushion in there. There you go. And one more over here. You could put your dimensionals here, but I was afraid they might show on the front of the card. And I have a piece of dimensional release paper stuck in the corner. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to just use a little bit of glue on the back of this. To adhere it to the front. And get this straight on my grid paper. And put this here. And I like the way the flowers kind of match up with the background paper, and it almost looks like that is bursting out from the flowers. So that's the front of the card. And then on the inside, I'm just going to use a thin strip of the DSP and put that in at the bottom, just as a little decoration. Now I have glue all over my fingers. And there you go. And that's just a quick little thank you card. I could put a little bit of bling around that if I wanted to, or decorate it some other way. I'm not sure why This camera is so low today. I probably should have fixed that. But that's the card. That's the Origami Fold. I hope you'll give it a try. It's quick and easy, and I think it looks really pretty. If there's anything I can do to help you make cards like this at home, I'd love to help you with a Stampin' Up! Catalog or help you place a Stampin' Up! Order. I'd love to be your demonstrator and work with you to make beautiful cards. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.